This is my check-in. 4 months on HRT. Hey, so my package arrived today from Royal Medical Centers. I do have an update for you guys. This is my four months, 120 days check-in on HRT. So since the last video, the doctor, the lab work, got my lab work, got my blood work done. They processed that, they reviewed it, and I was able to have about a 15-minute, maybe 20-minute consult with my doctor. So this is it. Here's the check-in. So I guess what we learned through that analysis is that the majority of my markers are all where, like, exactly where we want them to be, kind of like middle of the road on everything. However, my estrogen spiked a little bit over the range that we wanted it to be in, that he had advised to be in. So he wasn't overly concerned. He asked some awesome questions. He asked things like, so are you crying at commercials? And little funny things like that. But it's good, man. Like, it's good to get that rapport with your doctor and be able to have these conversations just sort of candidly and transparently and like a trusted advisory kind of way. And that's exactly what that felt like. So anyway, so since I'm keeping it real and sharing this experience with you, I'm sharing it all with you. So yeah, so in light of that, essentially he has adjusted my dose and they resent out my shipment now that it qualifies, right? And I'm up and that package arrived today. So I want to open it with you because unboxings are just fun, right? But moreover, just to kind of keep you guys engaged and we'll see what it is, see what's in there together. So here's the box right here from good old Royal. I don't want to make it too big of a mess, but I always rip them. Man, I always do. I don't mean to. All right, so first thought here. In the packaging, they're always extremely, I don't know, like I love how condensed this stuff is. It's very compact. Another thing too, they always distribute the same amount of new needles, new needle tips. They go over the entire protocol with you, but you'll draw with one and you would inject with another, just to keep things, clean, sanitary, and also like if you're gonna do this treatment, you want it to be like sharp, right? So anyway, you always use fresh tips. There's information on how to dispose of this stuff, but anyway, I just want to show you like how MacGyver is that, right? Like they just totally maximize the space. So similar to previous prescriptions, I have my testosterone with my HCG. However, there's going to be a new estrogen drug as well, with the directions of taking that, as we spoke to previously. And as I just said too, they have the different syringes, and if you check that out back there, that's the tips. This is a, let's see here, 10-week protocol, so I'm good for many, many weeks. I'm good to go as far as that goes. Guys, let me know if I'm missing something as far as what you'd like to see or any other questions you have in the comments below. I am still getting questions around my body. How am I feeling? So I'm happy to discuss that too, right? I think first and foremost, I want to share this. At like 4 months, it's kicked in. And I know that maybe sounds silly, but it took a while for this stuff to kind of ramp up into my system. I do feel like I've gradually felt better and better and better and better. And I feel like in the last video, I was very optimistic and I was expressing like a lot of positives and all that's awesome. But what I want to kind of share today is that I feel like all those benefits I had at the 90-day mark, I still have, which is good, right? They've maintained and that's kind of become my new normal. So that's all great news. Now, to take it a slight step further, if you're following my other YouTube series, The Road to Recovery, I sustained a really significant neck injury, really acute neck injury last September, about 6 months ago, as I record this right now, okay? I'm actually going in for a fusion in 2 weeks. Subsequently, because of that injury, I've done physical therapy, everything I could do and recently received an MRI, and everybody, all the physicians, the surgeons, this is the next step. The appropriate step is a fusion. But the reason that's so relevant is because Imagine if I didn't have HRT. Yeah, I've talked about this with my wife, and I've talked about this with my surgeons too, my neck docs, the neurologists. Imagine I didn't have HRT. I don't know how I would have gotten through the physical therapy, because this all coincided. I started this therapy with Royal Medical Centers about 2 weeks after my injury. And I am so thankful of the muscle I've been able to preserve, my metabolism not completely crashing, because I've had days where I didn't want to eat due to lack of appetite, other days where I was emotional and I just ate my head off. And you know, life is crazy. It's a roller coaster, and I'm so glad to have this support. I'm like really thankful to be able to have like some science and some doctors to speak with that tell me things that are going on inside of my body that I don't know. So with that, that's my 4-month check-in. Royal Medical Centers, HRT. If you have any questions, if I missed anything, please just feel free to leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching.